What's up guys, today what I have for you is Destiny Mythbusters, the one series that you guys continue to love, continue to support. It's absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much. It's the amount of love and support you put on these videos. It's absolutely crazy. I know I say this every single time, but honestly, I cannot thank you guys enough for the amount of support that you guys do show on this. I don't even know, man. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much. So before this episode of Destiny Mythbusters starts, 1,000 likes will of course be the like goal as usual. I know you guys are going to hit it, but I'm just going to be 100% confident. In fact, I know you will hit it. I know you will. But anyway, less of that and more of the Mythbusters then. The first one for this week is from Leo Watmore, and they say, Myth, can you do more damage shooting an explosive box while using tether or weapons of light? So let's show the footage.
Oh yes, the battle lines have been drawn.
Of course it does. Now I bet you're wondering, why was there no weapons of light in there? So upon looking at all the footage that we recorded, the weapons of light version got corrupted. Unfortunately, it did get corrupted, and to make matters even worse, I have a bad memory, so I cannot even remember if weapons of light did do more damage or not. So my question is to the community, can you guys go and test this with weapons of light and remind me if it did or did do more damage? With tether, it did do more damage, but with weapons, I can't remember if it did or not. I'm gonna be honest. So I guess it's a kind of question from me. So from me to you chaps, from Violate, Myth, does using weapons of light and shooting an explosive box do more damage? Go and test it, chaps, and report back on the video after you've watched it. Moving on to the next one then, from Jojo, they say, Myth, does the Blade Dancer perk that makes invisibility last longer work on the Patience and Time Exotic perk? Very interesting one right there. So I'll show you the without one first, and then the with the perk on, and I'll get back to you because I actually counted down the seconds, and I actually had a timer on me when I was doing this. I'll tell you if it did work or not if you can't figure it out. I guess you could count along while you're watching it, who knows, but let's show both. The first one was without and the second one was with, and to be precise, it took 9 seconds for both of them for the visibility to disappear. So unfortunately, no, it doesn't make the perk last longer, and I'm pretty sure the reason why is because the perk is for the subclass itself and not for a weapon that grants invisibility, unfortunately. Moving on then to the next one from Mocha Waka, and they say, Myth, if you use tether or weapons of light, can you one hit a guardian with an empty sword? By the way, congrats on 65k. Now on this one, the weapons of light didn't actually get corrupted, and we actually managed to do this. So I'm going to show you the footage of my friend hitting me with weapons of light first, I think it is, and then I go to tether him. And there's actually something funny about this clip. You'll see, I basically went to tether him and I had the wrong subclass on. I'll include it. Let's show the footage.
Heavy ammo available.
Oh, unfortunately no, you cannot one hit a guardian with using tether or weapons of light to use an empty sword and kill them. And of course, thank you for saying congrats on 65k. And of course, thank you to you lot for getting me to 65k. But one thing I will say, did you see the clip? I had Blade Dancer on from when I did the Patience and Time nerf. I was like, right, I'm going to tether you now, and I activated Blade Dancer. It was really funny. I wish I caught my live reaction. Moving on to the next one from a Destiny vids, and they say, Myth, if you survive a sparrow smashing into you while blocking, hint that's a spoiler from last week's episode of Destiny Mythbusters, I believe, can you survive when an interceptor or a heavy pike smashes into you? So without further ado, let's test it. Let's go. So unfortunately, they still don't die. Guess that's unfortunately for us because you won't be able to kill them, but it's fortunate for them because they won't die. I got him really low one time. I think it was with an interceptor, but apart from that, a sparrow, a heavy pike, an interceptor, the sword can take it. The sword can take it. Even smashing them into walls, etc. The sword can take it. The sword blocking is a very, very powerful thing. It might take away a lot of ammo from you when you get shot at, but in terms of getting blocked by vehicles, it's very, very good. So maybe when you're on a big map and you've got heavy, maybe think about using your sword on it, because you know some people do like to run people down. It happens very rarely, but some people do like to do that with vehicles on those maps. And I think we're moving on to the last one here from Ahmed Hamid, and they say, Violate, please do mine. Actually no, it's not, mate. I looked at a myth that was from like 10 years ago. I don't know why. I have a myth on my computer that's from ages ago, and for some reason I skipped to that one. I'm such an idiot. I really need to delete that because I almost always make that mistake, and this is the video where it actually finally happened. I made a mistake. But actually this myth is from Luke Dunk, and they say, Myth, if you are standing in a armor of light or a blessing of light bubble and blocking with your sword, can you survive a celestial Nighthawk shot? Now I actually only did this with armor of light simply because armor of light when you're inside your bubble is much more powerful than blessings of light. It just is. And so what we did, from a friend put armor of light on, he also put a sword on, and he also blocked with the sword. I didn't make him put memory of Radagast on, because if I did that, I believe the golden gun does get reflected with memory of Radagast, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. So without memory of Radagast, with armor of light, and with blocking, let's show the footage. So as we've seen from the footage, there's no way he's going to survive that. It's just not going to happen. I know there is a myth when people are asking, can a warlock, I believe with self-res, a shield, a bubble on them, etc., so much buffs on top of them, will they survive a Nighthawk shot? And believe me, I want to do that myth, but I just don't have the required people at that specific time that I record them. It's kind of annoying, but I think one day I will get that myth put in a video. Don't worry about that. But anyway, that has been Destiny Mythbusters. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. That's greatly appreciated. Of course, we're going for that 1,000 like goal. And like I said in the start of the video, I believe I said in the start anyway, I'm 100% confident that you guys are going to hit that goal anyway. Thank you guys so much for the amount of support. Like, I say this so many times, but Destiny Mythbusters is pretty much what has gave my channel the exposure that is like, I don't even know. It makes me speechless. Thank you guys so much for the amount of support. Hit that subscribe button if you are new around here and if you like the content, because we're getting closer and closer to 66k I think, or we just reached over 65k. I can't even remember right now, but our next sub goal is of course 70k. We'd like to go up in 5, so of course help towards that. If you like the content, definitely hit that subscribe button, and of course as usual, comment down below your myth for the next episode of Destiny Mythbusters. And one announcement I would like to make, if those of you are still here right now listening to my voice, I do have a second channel that I actually dedicate to playing different games on, streaming different games. So I'll leave a link to my second channel in the description below, and when you go over to a channel called It's Cosmos, don't think I've made a mistake with the link, because I haven't actually made it like Violate 2 or anything. A lot of YouTubers, they'll have their main channel and then their second channel will just be something, their main channel name with a 2 at the end or something. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be completely different, and of course I like space and that lot. I really like space, I like the topic of space, so I thought I'm gonna have a spacey themed name, and Cosmos is one of those. So yeah, definitely go check that out in the description below if you're still listening to my voice. My name has been Violate, and I'll see you guys on the next video.